has another one. Antonio Gates, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Chargers are going to add on to their lead. And his kick is right through. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Tyler Lockett now with a return. Here come the Seahawks now, set to take over on offense. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit like, hey, didn't we practice in that colored jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Casey Hayward. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
A 1st down throw here for Rivers. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. Now before this 2nd down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this 1st half. And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Rivers now on 2nd down. Oh, nearly picked. Almost intercepted, but he couldn't hang on, and it's 3rd down.
You're down 2 touchdowns. You just know defensively you absolutely have to come up with a big play. That nearly was one right there.
Looked over at the sideline immediately after the drop and just saw the dejection. They felt it. They thought he had it. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Frank Clark in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the 2nd quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. This one from 46 yards out. And this one is right through. We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. It's in the game. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to come back onto the field. They come out here with a 0 on the scoreboard. What was said in that locker room? That's what I want to know.
I would love to have been in there because we often have the feeling that there's a lot of shouting, screaming, people upset. But typically, halftime locker rooms are a lot more clinical than that. And in this case, are they upset that the plays weren't working because of execution, or did they think they were just bad plays to call?
Yeah.
We'll find out pretty quickly here if they felt they had something going, but they just need to do it a little bit better.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Trey Boston.
Well, that's a drive killer right there. Not a really confident throw either. This one was kind of up for grabs, and it's going to come down the hands of the wrong team.
So the D-line's going to spread out. They'll try and get the ground game going. Here's Gordon. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Give him 12 yards there. The Chargers have a 1st down.
Now, this is an example of breaking down a defense because on a lot of these runs, he's getting past the point of attack, and guess what he's doing? Forcing the secondary guys to have to make a lot of tackles.
The play clock's running down. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially no gain on the play, and it's 2nd down. And he got off the end there very quickly to make that play.
Yeah, it was almost like the bullet train, wasn't it? I mean, just zoom. Quick, quick, quick. And what a terrific play, holding them to no gain.
And on 2nd and 10 now. Looking to jam the receivers at the line here. Press coverage look defensively. They run it here with Gordon. And an alley to run. And taking it to the 15-yard line before he's brought down. 17 yards for the Chargers there as they've got themselves a first down. So the run gets them the first, and now they operate with a fresh set of downs. They'll try to throw here. Rivers trying to force it to Allen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And nothing there on the return. They've got the football, but they'll have to start this drive at their own 4-yard line. The Seahawks offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. That one goes for 36 yards. They've been struggling in the passing game. Do you like the aggressiveness there? I mean, it worked on that play, but do you like it?
I do, because a lot of the time you're struggling because your passing lanes are clogged. That usually happens when you're throwing the ball underneath. People start to press up on you. Push them deep. Find some space and open things up again. Being aggressive there, I think, will pay off for them.
Again on 2nd and 10, it's Wilson. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Joey Bosa in there to sack him for a loss of 6. And I know it seems like we say this a lot in broadcast booths, but a quarterback can hold on to the football too long in these situations. I think he did right there.
Oh, I agree with you totally. Sometimes you have to understand situations. Get rid of the football, save some yardage to make it less to gain for the next down. Instead, he was so hipped on ball security, he held on to it and took a big sack.
And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. And a big 32-yard play on 3rd. From the gun, it's Wilson. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. No gain on the play there. It'll be 2nd down. The defense loves to hang their hat on that, don't they? You get a guy that catches the ball, but you stop him for no gain.
Without a doubt, because they're also used to trying to catch people after the catch, and they miss. And that turns into what? A huge play. We've seen it so many times. In this case, though, catch was made, put down right on the spot.
There they went for a big play through the air on 2nd down. Couldn't connect. Now it's 3rd.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. 10 yards to go on 3rd. To throw again is Wilson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Brandon Mebane in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Charger defense stands tall, and they get the football back. The Charger offense making their way back out there. This is sort of what you would call a put-away drive, isn't it? They score here, especially a touchdown. It's almost out of reach.
It certainly feels that way, and I think that they're going to call their plays accordingly, because what you really want to do, even though you know the scoreboard is still up there and the game's going to go on, you feel like you can take the spirit away from another team, that their drive and will to come back and win can be taken with another score right here.
It's still 3rd quarter, but you just get that feel.
Yeah, they're teetering right there on the brink, aren't they?
And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. Play clock winding down. This is Gordon. And he's got room. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. They're down here in the fourth, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help. And now the offense operates in the red zone. Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. And, oh, he is really laid out that time. Knocked flat on his back. A gain of 3, second down. See if they stay on the ground for second down. Operating from the gun. Rivers. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's the Pro Bowl cornerback, Richard Sherman. So they get the takeaway, but that's just step one. They still have a lot of work to do.
But they don't want to focus on that now. Now it's about getting the ball in the end zone and hoping they can take it away again.
Yeah, still a 3-score game, though, fourth quarter. After the interception, here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Jason Verrett. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard.